Howdy Tabletop RPG fans, thank you for supporting this channel. I'm Wrangleme, Grand Poobah of Game Design, and this review's day topic is Dungeons and Drawings, an illustrated compendium of creatures. In July 2010, artists Bianca Martinez de Iterreto and Joe Sparrow started a website called Dungeons and Drawings, where each illustrator would depict 2 creatures each post. In November 2019, they compiled hundreds of these posts into a wonderful hardbound book of drawings, creatures, lore, generic stat blocks for use with any role-playing game, which they called Dungeons and Drawings, an illustrated compendium of creatures. Coming in at 280 pages on deluxe paper with an imprinted cover and including a bookmark tassel, this feels like a book that you keep out to impress guests instead of locked away on a shelf. Published by Andrew McNeil Publishing, it is an excellent example of high production values in our growing hobby game industry. Besides this treasure trove of 120 creatures, it also is a useful resource for organizing and modifying your own creatures, while sharing an appendix full of media references that they relied on for their own inspiration. Lastly, they include some scans directly from their artist's sketchbook for inspiration to budding artists everywhere. I've seen that they have 3 volumes of paperback versions for some of their work, but it doesn't include everything in this edition. Dungeons and Drawings starts with a handy key to the icons used throughout the book to codify the various creatures. These include alignment, good, neutral, and evil. Element, air, fire, water, earth, and void. Type, beast, construct, humanoid, fairy, outsider, plant, and undead. These icons allow readers to quickly identify and decode the various creatures. Next is a stat block of sorts organized to help rank each creature in various abilities. Ranked 1 star to 5 stars, these attributes are combat, how effective they battle other creatures, magic, how capable and attuned this creature is to using their magical powers, smarts, how aggressive or strategic a creature is during an encounter, loot, how much stuff the creature might collect that would be valuable to players, and danger, a catch-all ranking the power, abilities, and tactics used by the creature. Each entry also includes game-based lore for the creature, an adventurer's tip to reveal the twists or secrets of the creature, and a background section that explains the mythology or inspiration for the illustrators to include this creature. Overall, this means that game masters are provided with plenty of lore and game-related ranking to help make an effective encounter. A clever game master can reveal a picture from the entry to seed the player's imagination. Here is an entry for the basic troll with icons, attributes, lore, tip, background, and illustration. So this is the Dungeons and Drawings, an illustrated compendium of creatures, and it is a beautiful book. It's got a gold foil cover and a beautiful binding. It says it's the tome of baffling beasts, ferocious fiends, and magnificent monsters. From the lowest kobold to the mightiest dragon, monsters are a compelling part of many a fantasy world. And this is just an incredible production value book with the over 280 pages of content, including the keys and descriptions for all the creatures, monsters from A to Z, further references about the authors and their sketchbook. And I was impressed, as I've already explained, about the keys, elements, and types, but I think that these pages are amazing with their collection of funny and creepy and just darn right dangerous looking kinds of monsters. And I've got one bookmarked here with this nice tassel based ribbon bookmark in the middle. And this is the good dragon. And you can tell it's a beast, it's fire, it's good. It has 5 out of 5 for combat, 5 out of 5 for magic, 4 out of 5 for smarts, 5 out of 5 for loot, and 5 out of 5 for danger. And there's a section on the gameplay lore, an adventurer's tip about the twists and secrets for this monster, and then a section on the background and mythology that inspired the artists in the first place. And again, the beautiful artwork by these illustrators. And that's what the whole book is. It's just this beautiful collection of monsters that any GM is going to want. I use it because it's all the illustrations are cartoon based, and these are what I imagine many of my monsters look like. And I could see players having it just because it's an important part of the gamer environment to surround yourself with the beautiful art of artists who help imagine our fantasy worlds. The Fire Bat. Dungeons and Drawings. I particularly like the creativity and especially useful entries for any RPG. The quality of the presentation is amazing and well worth adding to any RPG Game Master's collection of useful tools. While I do not typify monsters as having alignment, I prefer not to have inherent evil in my creatures. Any creature can be good or evil depending on their actions. I think that the overall systems and organization of this RPG accessory are well worth the affordable price at your local game store or bookstore. This episode is brought to you by Kaboomkin, the smaller, faster, funnier RPG of cartoon, fairy tale, post-apocalypse mayhem. It's time to blow stuff up. Get it now at www.kaboomkin.com. Thank you all for watching this episode. Hit like, subscribe, or ring the bell, or Booger will get you. If you want to see more videos like this, go to hopspush.com and buy an RPG or t-shirt. Do good, annoy evil, and bye-bye.